Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is another roll of 35mm film, so analog photography. This was taken on my Dubblefilm show camera with Kodak colour film ISO 200, I believe. So I had a problem with my show camera a while ago where the lens seemed to have come out of alignment, or like it's been knocked, and it's kind of not lining up properly now with the I don't know what bits of cameras are called, but it's not lining up properly. I kind of whacked it back into place and managed to get like at least a roll of film where it looked okay, but now it seems to have happened again, and I'm definitely like bashing it around, and like my son plays with it and stuff and he gets hit on things, and I'm not being super careful with it, but I am surprised that it hasn't sort of survived. It's a bit frustrating because I handle it the same way I handle other cameras and they have been fine, but you can kind of see the bottom right corner, quite a decent amount of the frame is like really dark, and that's just an area of the image where it's just not taken the picture because the lens or camera or whatever it's called was obscured because it's just not in alignment anymore. I did try to like hit it back into place. Again, it didn't really work. I think the problem is that when you try and hit it, you don't really know how it's going to then move inside, and I'm probably just going to make it worse and stuff. So it's a bit frustrating. I'll have to take a look at that and see what I can do with it. But I mean, not having any knowledge of how cameras work, I'm not at all prepared to take it apart to try and put it back together. And equally, it was about £50, I think. So not like a cheap camera, but not enough to really justify paying someone to properly take it apart and put it back together for me. So it's probably just going to sit on a shelf unless I can sort of sort it out myself. Cause it's quite frustrating because I like the camera, and I like these pictures that I've got back. Although some of them are a little bit blurry, it probably wasn't enough light for ISO 200. These pictures were taken in sort of February, March time, so it probably wasn't quite sunny and bright enough for the film, and also with the problems with the camera and the alignment may have affected the focus. I don't really know, but it's a bit frustrating. I had another problem with my Lasadina camera, which is a lomography camera, and I really liked using it, and then for some reason the focus just doesn't work anymore there's like two different focal points that you can pick. One is the macro and one is the like 1 meter to infinity, and that's the one that doesn't work properly anymore, and everything's just out of focus, and it's frustrating. So that's another camera that doesn't really get a lot of love. I'll just keep accumulating cameras and then not using them very much, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but it's just a hobby, so it's fine. Yeah, these are just some pictures, like I said, that were taken sort of early spring. So there's a few of a walk that we went on, and there was a few day trips that we had when some family came to visit earlier on in the video. So this was a sunny but incredibly windy walk that we went on a few weeks ago, which was very nice, but it was so windy that unfortunately baby boy got quite unhappy at being blown about